Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the LB stream.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to you and everyone.
Who's everyone? Who cancels everyone?
Everybody watching the stream. We are on episode 58. Fist and I are here on the stream visually. However, we have a lovely addition for you guys. A beautiful addition. This is episode 58. This is Fist. Do you want to tell them what we're on now? The stream, not the show, not the podcast.
What?
Give them your spiel.
Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to the LBS. This is not Lagging Balls. This is not Lagging Balls, the podcast. That is something completely separate than this. It is a podcast about Blizzard games, and that is audio only. That is not what this is. This is the LBS. This is a bunch of bullshit. This is just an excuse for us to hang out with you guys on a Friday night and talk about whatever we feel like. So, this is not the podcast. Our podcast is slightly better than this, production-wise.
Fair enough. Thank you for that, Fist. Everybody expects to see you, everybody expects to see me, but they don't expect to hear all of the other voices we're about to introduce right now. Why don't we just go right down the line here? Mike, why don't you say hello to this?
Hello.
Everyone say hello to Josh.
Hi.
Everyone say hello to Milwaukee.
Hey, kids.
Guys, this is Blake.
Hi.
This is Manfi.
How's it going?
This is Divine.
The one and only.
This is Drew.
Hey.
And this is Alex.
What up?
This is a section of most of our raid team with whom we spend at minimum 6 hours a week. These guys are spectacular. We wanted to have them on the show because they're some of our closest friends, and so we just thought we'd get into some shenanigans together. And we might have a couple more kind of come in and out throughout the night. So bear with
in and out all night.
As we do.
As we do, yes. And you guys will discover that most of our jokes and all of the things that we know about Blizzard games come from these guys. It's not us at all.
True.
So, guys, I wanted to just sort of revisit a conversation we had, I think last year or the year before. I can't remember.
Oh my God.
We were seriously trying to figure out what kind of sandwich would be best to have sex with.
Asking the real question.
I think we landed on like a lukewarm grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese?
Fuck.
I think we did. Temperature would be very important there.
It would be key. You'd have to get it perfect.
Right.
You know, I haven't thought about this in a while, and I'm suddenly an Egg McMuffin comes to mind. I feel like that would be really good. It's hot, compact, nothing will scrape you.
Isn't
Because
there
it's
just
round.
Yeah.
Wait, why does that matter?
I mean, the McMuffins are kind of dry though, bro. Maybe throw that on the eggs on a McGriddle.
Is there
You're
cheese
busy.
on that?
Oh, right, because the
think so.
McGriddles have syrup.
Yeah, little pockets of it.
And even if you do get some of the bun will be soggy from the syrup.
Nothing like a sticky dick to get you going, am I right?
Sticky
yeah.
dick.
He got the sticky dick, but it's okay because it tasted like syrup, so it's fine.
That was
We
my
haven't-
nickname in high school.
What wasn't your nickname in high school?
Big dick.
Dry dick.
That's what I said, big dick.
I mean,
I think
as-
sticky dick's the new.
as a man who
Okay.
knows all the men in here, and especially Fist, I feel like a $5 footlong would be the best for everyone.
Like,
We ain't
like
fancy.
Well, I mean,
A
there's
meatball sub.
right. You gotta be specific at Subway,
But
dude.
you can't narrow it down to just one person, because I mean everyone has their own preferences. Like, you know what? There's the cold cut combo. I mean, you know, people might like slip and sliding through there. Other people might like the like, you know, if you're into like the hot wax kind of stuff, you know, like Platinum is the like
Ooh.
meatball sub. There's like my
love
favorite,
those.
the chicken bacon ranch, because who doesn't love the smell of bacon? And you just get ranch everywhere because it feels wonderful.
Hot.
Can't really
Feels
tell the
wonderful?
difference between ranch and the other stuff that comes out.
Bro,
It
you
just depends.
you were analyzing this way too deep.
Yeah. I appreciate
tot-
that though.
Totally legit question. Is fucking a meatball sandwich like count as experimenting?
Only if your balls touch the meatball.
I
Okay.
think Sticky Dick needs to be the new title of the show for tonight.
Please. So, do you eat it after? Like, and if you don't eat it after,
Well,
does
who
that
lets
count
food go
as
to waste?
wasting?
Who doesn't like their own special sauce? That's what I'm saying, guys. You can't just waste it.
See, I'm a foodie, so I eat some of it, like little bits of it during.
Oh, okay, and that like enhances the whole experience.
That's what
Every-
makes him a foodie.
I feel like we're having a similar debate to the whole like ass to mouth debate in Clerks 2, or is that just me?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's also kind of a special
There's
sauce.
legitimate points to be made.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes you go ass mouth.
I'm making a legitimate point right now.
Heh.
Kick.
It's a big joke. Thank you guys for being here. And for sorting that out. I guess the lukewarm sandwich, it has to be because it can't be cold, right? Because then it's like, why don't I just have relations with anything else? Like it's gotta
I
be
mean-
like a nice warm sandwich.
Again, it just depends on like your opinion. Like I don't know how it is, but I feel like guys don't like microwave blow up dolls before they have fun with it. So
But those are usually probably at least room temperature and not
I
cold.
mean, you never know. Some people could throw that that stuff in the freezer and be like, we're
Yeah, those people are called necrophiliacs. You fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
Not if it's a
but if
sandwich.
the sandwich
Everyone-
isn't dead.
Everyone has
Ham-
their own preferences. Like I fill my blow up doll with helium because I like to play hard to get. So
You like
a
the
good
chase.
yeah. And then
Well-
like when I get tired of it, I get to play that if you love it, let it go, and I just take her outside and good to go.
So far, has she come back to you every time?
Your neighbors must have so many
No.
questions.
Why are all these blow up dolls in my yard that you keep
Yeah,
releasing?
exactly.
Where do they keep coming from?
This is the third time you've knocked out a power line with one of these things.
What song would you play as you release that to the wild?
You said, if you love me, let me go. And I only know that song. I only know that part of that song because it's in so many like memes and
Yes.
I can't think of any specific song, but I feel like I'd want it sung by Phil Collins.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that one, but I feel like Phil Collins could do me justice.
Wait,
I
there's
could
other.
feel it
I mean,
coming in the air to
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. In the
Plus,
air
there's
tonight would
other
fit.
Phil
But
Collins
that's
songs.
just way too easy.
like
I
the
mean,
entire
you're way too
Tarzan
easy.
soundtrack. Oh, oh fuck. Do you think you could fill like a blow up doll full of pudding or something and she'd feel like a real woman?
Not only do I think you can, but I know you can.
I mean, that'd be
flavor
like
did you
every
use?
obese woman in
Uh,
America, right?
Tapioca because I like them lumpy.
Ooh, baby.
A man after my own heart.
Oh, I'm after something of yours.
Is it my sticky dick?
No, I have the sticky dick.
Okay.
I am the one with the sticky dick.
It's just turned into like a Lord of the Rings with a sticky dick.
And my axe.
One sticky dick to rule them all.
I can't get the ring off. It's all sticky. Ew. Anyway.
So before the show, I just want to say, like, the funniest thing about before the show was like we were doing something that we naturally fall into, which is to say the thing that annoys somebody in the group the most. And during raids recently, we all fell into the habit of bringing up something hand related because it was annoying fist. So everybody was making hand puns, and so we were trying to decide what it might be for the show. And so somebody suggested, well, maybe feet instead. So then it erupts into like 10,000 foot references that are all, I'm sure, like way overdone before the show ever even started. Like it was just
We
all.
blew our load too early with all
Yeah.
the feet puns.
Really did. And like feet puns are worse than hand puns by far.
I just want to point out that's not the first time I've ever blown my load to.
We know.
Fair.
We know.
Oh, did we mention that we're publishing your guys' browsing history here on?
Good. You'll find
Yeah.
some great stuff.
I started saying,
You just stay on Twitch.
you people want to take notes on mine.
I'm
What
just
does
I'm
it
going
say?
through like my browsing history now, and it's like foot puns, dictionary for sexual terms, Twitch TV, server pop-up ads.
Dude,
I don't know why this is on there, but Fap Titans is on there.
Fap
I will-
Titans?
Titans?
Pull that up right now.
I hope that's a game.
Fap Titan. It is a game. Apparently, it's like an anime game.
apparently, like he's not the one
Apparently.
playing
No,
it.
right?
God.
Like right now, I play this game and everybody just doesn't even know. No, I honestly have no idea.
There's
how that
furries
popped up.
in it. There's furries in it.
Really?
Oh,
Yo.
dude, Divine's a
Netflix?
furry.
I knew it.
I mean, you only need one hand for push.
I do love furries.
What?
No.
I'm sorry, I do. I would
mean-
be one if I
Yeah, what
Had
would,
any-
what would you be?
Yeah, what would your persona be?
I don't know. I'm thinking like some kind of muskox.
Like, aren't they like matted with hair and like
Yeah.
gross?
With horns and
I
stuff.
mean, Yeah.
Muskox just got added in my search history. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
All
would
over mine
not.
too. What's
With
up?
the word must being what you want to be in life.
And you're on a list.
And somebody in chat just said, and followed for Fap Titans.
You're welcome, guys. I'm doing it for you.
Thanks, Divine. Appreciate the extra nailing the extra follow with that.
Okay,
I
like,
still
okay,
love the fact that he's trying to play it off like he doesn't know why it's
Right?
what is this? I have no idea.
That's like,
Holy
Like,
shucks.
my computer got hacked.
Yeah, that's like when somebody's like telling you about a TV show or something, and they're kind of embarrassed about it, so they're like, "I think that's what it's about," or "I think that's what he's doing right."
Not that I'm
Right.
that into it or anything.
I don't play this every single day for 5 hours.
Well, you know, guys, we were looking for a name for the raid team. I think we just found.
I mean,
Fap
fair.
Fab
Titan?
Titan.
We've been looking for a name for the raid team forever.
Is that against TOS? Is Fab too hot for Blizzard?
I don't know. What was the other one? Drenched?
Yeah.
You're just
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
drenched. The
Well, that was
guild.
when we were looking for guild names, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a guild.
I like that though, because you know.
The
Robin.
unofficial raid team name is "This is why we don't stream,"
Yes.
because this is why we don't stream.
Yeah, it's super fitting.
Well, it's usually a lot worse. But like it's a lot worse, but then it's also mixed with all of you guys being really, really smart about the fights and the mechanics and stuff, and just like talking that through. And then
Thanks,
Thorn and I
Sullivan.
like absorbing all of your information and then regurgitating it badly on our like various podcasts.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I say we start charging them.
Yeah, I know they're not talking to me. They're talking to you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah,
think
Milwaukee,
people
you've
say.
never contributed a damn thing to anyone.
It's true.
Hey, he's run orbs before on Gahoon. Get that out of here.
Yeah,
Alright,
fucker.
You've contributed one thing one time.
I mean, he
Good
might have
enough for
messed
me.
up every single
Orbs.
time, but it still happened.
Me?
I was always told it was about the effort.
At least he doesn't die every. At
You bastard.
least he doesn't die every pull.
Look, I just like to say me and
Oh, yeah,
Blake.
where-
Yeah, Ziggs isn't here.
Where is
Me and
Ziggs?
Blake have run
We need
orbs.
somebody to die.
Me and Blake have run orbs every single pull. And have we messed up once, Blake?
No, not a
No.
single goddamn.
No, we
thing.
haven't. Okay.
You're just a fucking A team.
Hold on. Understand you and I have run orbs before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Did we
Like
fuck up?
one.
Yeah,
You-
it was that time that Blake wasn't there.
Yeah, I started it's probably when I wasn't there. But
Yeah,
every
we're
time that I've been
team
there
too.
and every time that we've done it together, we have never failed.
Just the strat you have to do is like when you want the person to stop, you just go stop over
Yeah.
everybody else, and
And
then,
you just yell it.
and then you never fail.
Sorry,
Never
Alex and me are like the fucking fill. I'm sorry for the French language. I apologize. But the fill-ins.
Oh, it's okay.
What? You can absolutely fucking
You-
swear in here.
You know what?
Run orbs
I-
with another man.
All the time. I handle his balls. Normally,
I just
normally it's Dave, but then that's when like Alex comes in, and then Alex just saves while
was-
doubling everyone else's
That's
DPS.
what it is because Alex is a fucking G.
really
What's your
is.
language, sir?
I was talking to, I can't say who, but I was talking to somebody who works on World of Warcraft, and I was saying, like, is all of the like sexual imagery in the Gahoon fight on purpose? Like, let's recap. You go in there, we've got balls aplenty, little like dicks with eyeballs everywhere. We've got like big pulsating, like, you know, throbbing what have yous. There's like urine that you have to stand in. It's a golden shower. Then you've got like an anus in the wall that prolapses and comes right out at you, you know, and
That's my favorite.
I know it's literally like
No
a
comment.
anyway. So there's all of that, and I kept bringing stuff up and bringing stuff up, and this person who works on WoW was like, oh well, you know, it's all old god imagery, and I'm like, so you're telling me that the old gods kind of freaky?
Or rakes.
I
They
mean,
had no comment. So
you can do that though for like every boss though, like Mother. Like once you break her wall,
Mommy.
blood pours out. I mean, you can just make sexual terms on basically
Yeah,
every.
I don't even hear your
I like it.
basis for the first boss.
He makes you bleed,
We go down with him.
and then he pounds you hard with a
Ew.
hammer.
Oh, you earn the Red Wings?
No, he pounds you hard with his hammer and makes everyone. Or his
Oh,
baby,
yeah.
You got-
baby rattle. I guess it's a baby rattle.
I was gonna say that is not a hammer.
I mean, we're all in, like riding the
Shaft with
shaft
a knob.
all the way down.
Loving in the elevator.
Pretty much.
And I mean, like, what Fetid is basically like every STD mashed together and put four legs on
Yeah.
it, and it's good to go.
You just reminded me that they changed Fetid's walk, and now I'm sad.
They
No,
fixed
they
They
fixed
changed it back.
They
It's fine.
changed it back to derp.
Yeah, the derp
I
walk
got
is
it.
back.
Yes.
I gave
You gu-
this a
you-
hard time
you
about
guys
that
did.
the other day because I did like a raid and it looked like the walk was normal, but it totally was.
It's fine. Like I did it on LFR last week, and it was fine.
I have
It was
not
back.
done LFR in like one time this expansion.
I did it with a friend who hadn't been playing, and you know the derp walk was there. It's fine.
As long as the derp walk is back, man, I'm happy.
But yeah. So I don't know. What all I'm saying is like we know that like the old god thing is going to be the thing that we're going to be seeing going forward, but like do you think it's going to get like more overtly sexual to the point where like it's literally just a sex game? Like do you think that's where
hope
Blizzard is
so.
heading?
At some
was the
point, we're
game
just
you
gonna
were
be
talking
beating
about?
up a dick and balls.
It's gonna
It's,
be
it's
like,
gonna turn into
guys,
the Flash game we were
guys,
talking
can I have
about.
that staff that looks like a giant dildo? That'll be great. Thank.
Fap Titans. I want the Fap Titans patch.
It's another weird thing added to the old Google history.
It'd be cool if like we were like an IRL gang and we had matching jackets that said Fap Titans on the back, and we all had like really big biceps because we just jerked off all
Just
of the
one arm?
time, like really hard.
Only the right arm.
Do it in a circle to show that we're friends, and you grab the person to the left of you.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
that's right.
sweet.
We could just elephant walk. I mean, that's not.
What is
Dude.
that?
Fucking elephant.
You don't know what an elephant walk is?
Dude,
Oh my
dude.
God.
All right,
no.
What's an elephant walk?
No,
Fist, let me
stop,
educate you.
Stop.
Let me
Just
educate
stop.
you, Fist. So, elephants, right? When they walk in packs, the little babies, their trunks hold onto their mama's tails
Right.
to be guided, right? Elephant walks for humans are everyone's on all fours, and then with your front hand, you grab the male individual in front of you's, for lack of a better term, tail, and you just walk
Oh.
around.
Hopefully
So
you
it's
don't.
kind of like follow the leader.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
but
except for
naked.
penis.
but naked.
I
and
don't
with
cry.
penises.
I don't understand the logistics.
Well, you'd pull the through the back end.
It doesn't work that way.
Can I ask a question?
You can totally do that if you do it.
I know, but not with like a whole group running. I don't know.
Yeah,
reaching
you
or
can.
something.
Trust me.
Blake knows.
No, I get it.
Trust me.
I get it. There's the tuck and
What's your
everything.
question, Thist?
No, yeah, go ahead.
The tuck. That's what I'm. Okay, so if a dude with a penis is on all fours, like, can you like reach around and grab it and pull it through your butt cheeks?
Yes.
And will it stay?
For sure.
Depending
Really?
upon your size,
Do it
yes.
all the
Yeah, as I say,
time.
like somebody like me probably no, but
And I'm just saying, like, anytime someone touches me, I just get stiff, so it's impossible for me.
strong breeze kind of guy, huh?
Isn't there like balls before butt cheeks, or am I getting this confused?
No,
Have
you're
you
right.
ever seen a naked male before?
Of course
me-
I have.
Let me just tell you, every man goes through this during like middle school and high school. You learn how to shift shit around.
You
Like,
do. You
it's,
do.
it's
That
just
is a fact.
guaranteed.
And your belt becomes your best friend.
Oh
Look,
yes.
look at these followers roll in. Y'all some dirty birds. I love it. The more we
Okay.
talk about how the penis works and how the anatomy fits into the other anatomy backward, like the more followers we get on the stream.
What we've always wanted to know, or at least I've always wanted to
You've
know.
always wanted to know what an elephant walk is.
I didn't know that was a thing, but now I do. Do you think, like, I would really love to see that? Do you think there's
Google
like a
it.
video? Okay.
Dan, what else do you do on non-raid nights?
Have you ever
Not that we're
heard
judging
of
you.
an Eiffel Tower?
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
hell
dude.
yeah. You know how many
I-
times we ran that during BlizzCon? A lot.
Oh shit. Went to Paris.
You'll have to explain what that is.
Now I know why Cell seems so defeated all the time.
Was he the crossbeam?
Totally.
This is what he gets for being here late.
Okay, I
is,
just watched a video about
was
Elephant Walk, but that they were doing other stuff.
uh,
A lot of other stuff.
You are very brave.
I'm glad your audio wasn't piped into the stream because Jesus.
Right.
It was pretty great.
Search on that.
There was a lot of dudes, and they're all like walking down a corridor, and I was like, "This is it." But then, no, it was not.
Was it just penis and hand?
No, they weren't even. I can't explain it, but that wasn't what I was expecting. I'll have to like dig a little deeper later.
I just want to point out real quick that Milwaukee, all of his kids are going to get yelled at tomorrow when the lady in the house finds out that all these things that he's looking up, and then she's going to believe it's the kids.
No, she's not gonna believe it's the kids.
Number
He's going
one.
to tell her it's the
Num-
kids.
Okay, so number one, the kids are old enough that none of them actually live here, bro. And two, my wife is watching.
Oh, yeah, I
so
forgot, you're-
she's fully
God, you're
aware.
I always
old.
forget you're so fucking old.
This is true.
Like,
Thank
I
you,
think
boys.
I'm
I
old.
appreciate that.
I think I'm
old are
like-
you?
Just going back to the subs, the sandwich talk earlier, when
Yes.
when you release, right? Does it come out in like a powdered cheese form, like Parmesan cheese form, or is it still like ranch dressing?
This is just the time for the Azeroth
I know you're not
team
directed that at me.
to
Of
raid
course
the
he's-
channel. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Azeroth
Everybody.
Roundtable. Thanks for raiding in,
Hi.
everybody. You guys got here just.
And of course he's talking to you, Milwaukee. Your balls are old.
Oh, it's so true, though.
Oh, they're so old.
It's true. It's true.
So when you like there's a bottle of ketchup and it's sitting there for a while
Yeah.
and you go to put it on, it comes out watery at first.
The watery discharge.
Oh wait,
The watery discharge.
is that what
Okay,
your?
yeah, let's talk about
That's
that.
what your
Let's talk-
spunk looks like.
Like
Yeah,
at
sure.
first?
Yeah.
Is it red too? We gotta talk about that.
You should probably see a doctor, right?
Do you have to get somebody to turn you over and smack you on the ass to get it out?
This
Yeah,
is
but
the new
my-
DLC for Red Dead
it's
Redemption.
like
It's Red Dead Redemption
burping for
2:
dicks.
The Reckoning.
Yeah, but my wife doesn't mind, so I don't see it.
That's all that
If
matters.
she's watching this, I am so sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, Milwaukee.
My
She's
heart goes
definitely watching. She is.
I'm sure you're a very nice lady, but
She's a fucking saint.
she has to.
She'd
She puts
have
up
to
with
be.
you.
Is there baby powder involved when she spanks you? Is it just like
That is none of your business. That is private
Oh,
information.
so that's
happens-
the, that's the line
That's,
that we're
that's the
looking
line.
for.
That is the line.
That's
We're
the line.
establishing it. We just established it. We
He-
just established the
He
fucking
doesn't
line.
mind talking about his watery ketchup jizz, but you
just
don't
for
get
the
to find
record-
out if she
just for
powders
the
his
record-
ass or not.
Just for the record, you're the one talking about watery ketchup jizz.
Technically, it
line-
was Drew.
I'm just not disagreeing. That's all.
The line is clearly between her hand and your ass. We got it.
Yeah, see, he gets it.
we talked about that earlier too.
We're all getting it right now. I was gonna say something and now I forget, but
Was it about
Uh,
hands?
no, it wasn't about hands.
Everyone in,
So-
Maybe-
in booby
maybe you
chat,
should-
let's just give this a round of applause.
Stop it.
Maybe you should keep some notes handy so that you don't forget what you're gonna say.
Fuck you so much. So, let's talk a little bit about our relationship. Like, we've been raiding with some of you since like what, Miss Pandaria?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you, Blake, and Mike, right?
Yes. Me for sure. I'm pretty sure Mike was with us.
I don't know,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Throne of
'Cause-
Thunder.
And then Manfi shortly thereafter.
I didn't
Yeah.
do
No,
Throne.
I was
No, it was
HFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a while.
Oh yeah, it was a year later.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a
Well,
gap.
expansion
Mike,
layer.
did Mike and Garnch come as like a package?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
It was
think because
awesome.
we needed something, and he was like, "I know a guy."
Yeah.
I know a guy.
But usually
and-
when he says that, he's talking about himself.
No, you were saying that about him.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah. Because
ironic.
I came first. Yeah, that's which I normally do. But
You always
of
did.
course, the very first one in all situations. And then we picked you guys, some of you guys up in WAT, like Josh and
Manfi.
Manfi. And then the rest of you guys in Legion?
Correct.
Not quite, because a couple of them are a little more recent than.
Oh, really?
Moo, when did you join?
I was Legion. I
Oh, you
was
were?
found via the Adopt an Old Noob program. And I've been brought
And then
into
Taurus, right?
Aw.
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
and Taurus, yeah.
good memory.
Can Taurus. We can. We did.
Alex,
We
how did you find us?
I found an old forum post.
Oh yeah,
That was a year, like I guess now it's 2 years old, and I messaged Cell.
that's right.
How the
That's right.
fuck did you find that? Are our like server forms so dead that like that's the most recent post?
It was like at 2 a.m.
Gotcha.
You must have keyword searched for something really fucked up, man.
What a fateful like search and like decision to make. And then so we tried to hang out at BlizzCon, and we've done that twice now with some of us. Most of us were able to do it last year in 2018. And we've also like hung out at least once IRL, and it's a fun time hanging out with you guys. And a lot of weird shit happens that we probably shouldn't talk about here.
There were
That
board
shirtless-
games.
That
That's not
shirtless
so-
picture, that was great. Let's not link that, by the way. Let's not. Show
I will
people.
not link the shirtless photo. I won't.
I think
Yeah.
from every time we've hung out, there's at least one photo of us posing around a sleeping Manfi, right?
That's probably true.
I didn't get it at BlizzCon though. It was a shame because he had his own room. I didn't want to
Oh.
like break into Manfi's room.
Just to take a selfie.
Picture of him.
You should have though, man. There needs to
Doing
be more
something
pictures
else.
of whitish Gambino out there.
Okay, so I wanted to sort of
Queso?
include you. Queso. I wanted to include you guys in something that we do here on the LBS quite frequently because we're always running out of ideas about what to talk about. So we will go and we'll find weird news and just kind of react to it. Are
Oh,
you
boy.
down?
Dude, I'm in
Oh,
like
boy.
sin.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
The
kick this
headline of
stuff
this
off.
one: Florida man shoots himself in the penis and might have a bigger problem.
What's the bigger
What's the bigger
Yeah,
problem?
He's got two
Bigger than
assholes. Duh.
Maybe it's a growth gun.
My dick just won't stop growing.
It's a
Like-
bigger problem.
Yeah, what's the bigger problem?
Okay, a Jacksonville man reportedly sat on his gun and shot his penis. That might not be the worst part of his summer. Cedric Jelks pled guilty to 2004 cocaine possession, according to court records. He got 5 days in the county jails and time served and paid $438. And the guilty plea made Jelks a convicted felon. So a gun in the front of Jelks' car that he could sit on and consequently shoot himself in the penis with might put him in jail. So
Did he have like
you
a
know,
balloon of coke in his dick?
I
Like,
don't care.
What?
I don't care what the jail sentence is for owning a firearm for being a felon. He shot himself in the dick.
Yeah.
I'm
See, that's
with
for the
you. Is
time
that
You
served
one-
part
don't
comes
come
from.
back from that.
Yeah, is that where a judge would pop in and just go, you know what, you've suffered.
Yeah,
enough."
Yeah.
you've suffered enough. buddy.
You did say he got time served, though, right?
That was from the earlier conviction.
Oh.
So yeah, as
I
a
mean,
felon, he shouldn't have a gun.
He probably wouldn't have too much problem in like jail though, because when people were like, "Well, what are you in for?" I'd be like, "Almost killed someone with my dick," and you technically could be okay with it.
Yeah, you don't have to say that it was himself.
I just need to know, why is it always Florida?
Because Florida is America's dick.
really
There's
is.
actually
I thought it was God's waiting room.
that too.
You
That's
know?
if you're like a 65-year-old woman who moved
I'm-
there after retirement.
I'm 40, dude. I'm almost there.
So my understanding is that actually every state is this fucked up, but Florida's laws are such that the records of such things are much more public than most other states.
Is that all it is?
Oh, they're
That is-
totally public.
But that's why it also always says Florida man, right? Because they've also got a law pertaining to they keep all that other shit out.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure like the news just has decided that Florida's gonna be like the shit rag. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Like-
probably
just gonna
decided
keep
a while
talking
ago.
shit about.
We
I
don't
think-
want anybody to think that anybody from Utah is bad. So let's just say this guy's
Yeah.
from Florida. It'll be fine. I don't know why I
Yeah.
thought of Utah.
Or it's just the
I'm not-
catch-all.
Yeah, I'm not up on the states. Okay.
Oh, and hi everyone from
Canadian.
Florida in chat.
Yeah, sorry, Floridians.
Just kidding, guys.
Your state is fucking weird.
Okay. All right. Old man busted for seeking sugar baby on beach. A 73-year-old man was banned from a county beach in August 2010 after allegedly handing out cards that read "Sugar Daddy seeking his sugar baby." Richard Bazabara said he engaged a younger girl before I knew she was 16 because of her bust size.
Oh my.
Okay,
Yo,
wait,
is he
we
still-
Well,
first,
hold up.
Alex, go.
I said, is he still looking?
Alex is available. Okay.
Alex is into this. But boy, he claimed he could tell someone's age by the size of their chesticles.
I
Just
think
grab him, give him a good squeeze. You can guess the age.
Kind of like
nope,
kind of like
couple of
checking
laws broken
melons in the
there, too.
grocery store. You
Not
gotta
allowed.
tap on him, put your ear next to it.
I got a question for you guys. Was he looking for like a girl to hit on, or was he looking for like an actual sugar baby? Because those things are adorable. So
I
Or
think
was he
you're
looking
thinking-
for the candy?
Candy.
Are you thinking of like a sugar glider?
yeah, they're called sugar babies too.
He's right
Sugar,
there.
sugar baby, sugar squirrel.
My
Yeah,
Google
I-
search can't take much more of this.
I would suggest not googling that one.
Nope, gonna skip it.
No, I think he was. So, okay, if you guys were able to acquire a sugar baby when you are 73, do you think that you do it? Like, would it be worth the money?
No,
You know-
because I
Depends on
know
how
that
good of a
you
ride she
actually like-
is.
They don't
I
like
think we
me.
know my answer, although since we're streaming, we can't say why. But no, I would not do that because money.
Right. You can say why if you want to, but nobody else can comment on it.
I mean, I think if you have
I-
if you're a sugar daddy, you can just buy hookers wherever you want. You don't have to worry about a relationship. So
That's one way to
Yeah,
look
so
at
what is I got questions. What's the difference here between an old guy just picking up a hooker and is this like more it's intended to be a long term
no,
It is a
it's more
relationship.
normal
Or
girl.
it's-
Yeah.
It's what?
It's more permanent.
Okay.
It's a
Yes.
rent to own.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh shit.
Like the sugar daddy will pay for everything that his baby needs.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
literally
Seriously,
everything.
hearing the word daddy and baby in that context, can we just move on to?
Yeah,
a
it's
different
fucking
fucking
weird,
subject?
ain't it?
It's so creepy.
And
It's so real though.
I want you to know, Moo,
It's-
all of us know you're just saying that because your wife's sitting there right now.
Right.
fine.
Absolutely,
It's fair.
absolutely.
My wife is
throwing
already
her
in
off the
bed.
trail. Throwing her off the trail. Uh-huh.
On the record, I would be a sugar daddy
Will
Good
you
for
be
you,
my
man.
sugar daddy?
if I could.
Like, why though? Like, what would you want out of that?
I think eventually, like, well, in my area right now, like where I live, there actually happens to be a lot of sugar daddies. And most
Really?
of them, yeah, most of them
How
are
do you
actually
know?
looking for like company more than anything else.
They're
Just like somebody
lonely.
So
there.
when you said
Yeah.
you'd be a sugar daddy, you meant to say you'd be a sugar baby for these sugar dad.
I'll do both.
He
You're
goes,
gonna start like a train.
At the same time,
Sure.
is
Yeah,
that like
check it out.
a
you be the
paid
sugar baby.
relationship elephant walk?
Yeah, you be the sugar baby for somebody else, and then you use that money to sugar daddy for your sugar.
It's like a pyramid
It's
scheme.
yeah, it's a trickle down system for sugars.
Trickle.
Trickle back.
That could be a real name. Trickle.
Sugar baby.
What's that? What's that term? The trickle down banging.
What's that?
Trickle
What?
down
That's a
banging.
term?
It's like so like so in college there's like a hierarchy system.
Oh
and,
god.
like football dudes, they'd hook up with a chick, and then like the mascots would hook up with that chick, and then like the wrestlers would hook up with that chick, and then like
Is that a
nerds
dig at
would
the
hook up with that
wrestlers because they're
chick.
below the?
And so by the time by the time the nerds got this chick, it basically hit that trickle down bang part where it just the tier just
Okay,
fall around.
I just want to
Wait,
say,
so at your school, the mascots ranked
yeah,
higher
why
than
is
the
the
fucking
college
wrestling team?
the college furry
Right.
is cooler
This
than
higher.
Right?
Yeah, the wrestling team was awful.
That's
Actually,
a-
they were like
that's
one
a
of the best in the
cool.
state, but they sucked. Like they were just a bunch of douchebags, so nobody liked them. So yeah, the mascot was better.
I-
Damn.
What a weird
Impressive.
school you went to.
What was the mascot of your school?
Mountaineer.
A mountaineer.
It's just
Was
a
it-
big,
So
big
it's just like an
burly
old-
dude.
Yeah.
That's not even like a sexy, powerful animal, like a puma or something.
A puma.
Puma?
A puma.
Sex Puma.
Sex puma.
Oh, so it's Sex Panther from fucking.
Yeah, Sex Panthers from Anchorman. But we're going with the sex puma.
Wait, so Divine was the Mountaineer like a real person, or was he a suit of a big muscular guy?
It was a suit of a big, muscular, goofy looking dude.
Like holding like a mountaineering pick?
He had a musket.
A musket.
Whoa.
Just the fucking
So he wasn't
gun.
fucking around with
Yeah.
no pickaxes.
Yeah.
I dig guys with muskets.
Oh, there's another Google. Yeah, I
There
see. a
you go.
picture. There you go. We talking West Virginia?
No, come on.
Mountaineer?
West
Oh,
Virginia!
You're digging too deep, boo. You're digging too deep.
Right? Those Google searches are taking you way too far, man. I still think my most favorite college mascot though is the banana slug.
Hell yeah.
You cut off there, but did you say banana slug?
Banana slugs. Yep. It's like
That's-
it's like some college in California. It's like the San Andreas or something. Or not
The
San
Rancho Cucamonga banana
I don't know.
slug.
Rancho Cucamonga.
UC Santa Cruz? Okay. That's messed up.
I don't know what we're talking about
Yeah.
anymore.
UC Santa Cruz, and their mascot is a big yellow slug, like with a smiling face. He kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle, but he's got like what do you call those things that come out of an insect?
Antennas?
Antenna.
Yeah, that's the one.
So
Holy shit, that is ridiculous.
back in grammar school, we went on a science trip to like the forest, and like there was this like thing that you had to you didn't have to it, but it was highly recommended that you put a banana slug on your nose as like a rite of passage, and it tingles. I just thought you guys should know that.
Highly recommended, eh?
What if you put them on? Never mind.
Whoa. Do you
That
think
was
that'd
in
be a
Stand
thing?
By Me, I think.
Hey, Moo, I got something else for you to Google, buddy.
Oh fuck.
Oh God.
That's where sticky dick comes from.
Anyway.
Right?
You Googled the wrong thing just now, didn't you?
Yeah. Wait,
threw
why can't
her
I
up
just,
her game.
why can't I just find what I want to see?
I don't know what you're looking for with this.
I don't even know anymore.
Somebody give her a hand.
She's still.
Stop. Stop yourselves. Anyway,
I mean, I can't give you a hand at this, but I can probably give you a foot in the right direction.
you know what? All
This
this
is
hand talk.
telling you, talk to the hand, okay? She doesn't want any of those puns.
Jesus Christ.
Has anybody ever
for the
heard
man.
of the Mr. Hands case?
Yes.
Is that the
Nope.
jar guy?
No,
No, it's not the jar guy. It's the horse guy.
It's not the
Oh.
jar guy. No. What's that called? Glass ass? Don't Google that one.
No.
Yeah, do not.
Do not Google that.
Never Google glass ass unless actually it's not that well, it is actually
Dude, it's
really-
awful.
It's horrible.
It's
wanna
not
point out
safe
right
for
now-
life, dude.
Milwaukee is typing.
It's
glass
not
asses.
happening. It's not. I promise, it's not happening.
Yeah,
Not
don't
it.
Google that one, but
That's one of those like legendary internet things, like Lemon
Yeah.
Party and Tub
Two
Girl.
girls, one cup.
meat
Exactly.
spin.
Kids in a
Yes.
sandbox.
Yep.
What's
Therapy-
kids in a
therapy
sandbox?
required
You
afterwards.
ever seen Kids in a Sandbox?
No.
Yeah.
Blue
when-
waffle.
Yeah, when this finishes up, go look
All
that up.
right.
It's
That's how I love to spend my Friday nights.
just-
Prepare yourself, understand.
That's the kind of shit that like me and my friends would look at back in the day, Like you go to rotten.com or whatever, and your friends would be like, "Have you seen Tub Girl? Yeah, have you seen Lemon Party?" And
Have
like,
I seen
just-
Tub Girl?
Has anyone seen the actual BDSM Olympics?
no.
No.
Okay.
Didn't know it was a thing.
They it actually got completely removed from the internet except for the dark web. Now if you look it up, it's just a bunch of dudes like hacking up like hot dogs and stuff. But there was actually the original show was like people hacking up their own genitalia. Like you got to see like organs falling out of like or not organs, but you got to see like things
Brutal.
falling out of like
Get the fuck out of here.
their sacks and watching
Jesus.
people cut off their dicks. It
Come on.
was
What?
disturbing.
What?
Fuck.
That's fucked up, dude.
I'm glad that's been removed because
It's-
no thank you.
Like you literally cannot find it anymore except on the dark web. So
Yeah, I don't want to see
Get
that.
the fuck out of
it's
here.
pretty terrifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the dark web keep that shit.
Yeah.
Here's a question though. You know how like you can get prosthetic balls for your dogs and stuff, so it looks like they still have them. They just like stick them in the empty. Well, like what if you got like implants and it was more like those like little like plastic capsules that little like homies come out of or like little like the grocery store? What if you put that in there instead and then you
I keep
just like
the homies in.
yeah, keep the homies with you or loose change or what have you. Like would you do that?
No.
It'd be like an
I,
actual
uh,
porn
That's
place.
gonna be a no for me, dog.
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen like
This ain't it,
have you-
Chief.
Have you ever seen like the ridiculously lifted pickup trucks that have like the giant ball sack on the back?
The truck
Yeah.
nuts.
Yes.
Dude, I live in Wisconsin.
I,
see that
I
shit.
hook those up to my dick and I do curls. That's what I do with balls.
There you go.
Whoa.
Get them dick lifts in, buddy. Get
What
them
do you-
mad gains.
What do you do with your arms while you're doing those lifts?
I cheer on my dick. I don't really have.
Ah, see, bro?
I have like sparklers
Go,
or
go,
like
go, go,
You're
go.
pom-poms or
on my
something.
dick.
See, bro? I lift with my arms at the same time, buddy. You got to get them gains.
Yeah, but I don't want my dick. I don't want my arms to look huge. I just want my dick to look big.
I just picture
If
you talking
all
to
of
your dick. You can do it.
2 more
I
reps.
do that every
2
single
more
day.
reps.
But if
Finish that set, dick.
if all of me looks big, then my dick still looks small. So
That's
I
why
want
you
my
gotta
dick to look
shave, buddy.
huge.
You got to contour that V.
It's all about the camera angles.
Or you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Or like a lightning bolt. That's fashionable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
prefer the double streaks, so like one on each side of the sack.
Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do a
Sideburns?
Playboy bunny and
I've also done an arrow pointing to my dick. That was fun.
Just so
That's to
everybody
help the
knows.
ladies find it.
Right. In case somebody gets lost, they can
It
get
does
to
help,
I mean,
honestly.
When I go out on dates, I normally take a magnifying glass with me. So
Oh, listen to Mr. Porn Star here. Doesn't have to use a microscope like some of us. Way to humble brag, dude.
just saying. Just saying.
Um,
That's why I do the curls, because it looks bigger.
that
Are you
makes
getting?
total sense.
Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I don't even know what to say anymore. This so glass ass. You guys remember that? We were talking about it earlier.
Dude, let's
So-
not talk about
this
that. That's
dude-
horrible.
Why did you pick that one thing to go back to, Chris?
Right, we've
Come on.
said we've talked about a bunch, and you want to go back to that one?
I just want to explain it quickly so people never have to see it.
No.
Don't, no.
Go ahead, Fizz.
No.
Oh,
Explain it in the most
Okay.
PG way possible.
Okay, I
yeah,
can do
yeah.
that.
Make it as safe for work as possible.
Okay, so a nice happy man really loves pickles. And he loves them so much that he's got just like pickle jars all over the place, and they're all empty, and they're on the floor and stuff. And so one day he's walking around with his camera on for some reason, and he's not wearing pants. Oops, forgot. Whatever, but it's fine. So he gets tired from walking around, so he decides to sit down on a pickle jar. Hey, why not, right? Like it's a huge jar. He could probably sit on it. And when he goes to sit on it, he just keeps sitting on it. Like it just, like he just keeps sitting and sitting and sitting, and then he ends up, kind of on the floor a little bit. And he's like, "Uh-oh." So he stands up, and sometimes when glass is under a lot of pressure, it breaks sometimes. And then you shut off the camera before anything else.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Nope. Nope.
Thanks, I hate it.
That's
So-
exactly what happens.
I just
Are
want
you-
to point
Are
out.
you dead serious?
100% serious.
Yeah,
So I
wanna
just
point out we should
literally got
keep
the
it
Cliff's
PG,
Notes.
Fist.
Cliff's Notes version of that atrocity that is on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's a mini game in a Fab Titans, but
Yeah, they're gonna release the second part where you have to remove
I
all
don't
of the
know.
shards.
That is so fucked up.
It's fat old gods.
I just don't understand
I
why.
mean, It technically, this dude said he was expecting it to get stuck in his ass. Technically, it did.
Yeah.
Just in
Oh,
a smaller fragment.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there was an ER visit in this man's
The guy may have died. for all I-
journey.
That was.
you know,
It was
So
bad.
we don't know how it ended.
somebody uploaded the video. Is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
And he
okay.
the only thing I don't understand, because I understand people wanting to put things up their butts. That's just a thing
Oh
that,
yeah,
that
that's normal.
human-
Yeah.
some
Foot
humans
forward.
do. But when the glass broke,
Oh god.
his first instinct was to turn off the camera.
That's a
showmanship.
true showman right there. Exactly.
Oh, my
I
battery's
don't-
dying when I turn it off.
Like, where do you go? Where do you go with that problem?
Straight to the
the
phone
emergency
and
room.
dialing 911.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's
you
gotta
go
be
straight to your
embarrassing.
phone and talk to your local morgue, because you're gonna be heading there.
did you
Mom?
survive?
I got
know.
bad news. I'm gonna be gone for a while.
I had an
Pickle-
accident.
You know that pickle jar you used to put stuff in? You can't put it in there anymore.
You're gonna have to find another jar
Um,
or get a bunch of glue.
antique jars. Anyway, it's hard to talk about that stuff and not like really start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, let's move on from that.
Sure. Well, we're almost out of time here. Someone in the chat says, "What a jarring story."
Jeez, man.
I appreciate a good pun.
That was fantastic.
That was fantastic. Thank you. So as we're running out of time, we just wanted to, because Thorn had nothing to, but I just wanted to thank you guys for doing this, and I wish that we could stream our raids because it is largely like this. We're often like once we try the fight, like, you know, 1 or 2 nights worth of like really trying it, then we just start to sort of de-evolve back into like bullshit like this. And
Yeah.
it's really fun, and it's arguably even more fun than raiding sometimes. And that's, you know, hard for me to say because I'm, you know, Blizz bias. But I don't know, like it's fun having you guys on, and I don't know, just thank you for being here, I guess.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
having us.
What's that
Hey,
supposed to
at
mean?
least we didn't get a hand fist.
Thorn knows what it means.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even get everybody in here either. Like we still missed a few people.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe-
you got the important ones.
The cream of the crop.
Clearly.
Ziggs is fulfilling his role as the guy who's always, you know, not available.
Yeah, by being dead all of
Yeah.
the time on the floor.
Somebody's got to hold on the floor.
So quickly, what are you guys looking forward to most with the next raid coming out in a few weeks?
There's a new raid coming up.
Is that
Yeah.
the tentacle one or the battle one?
It's the monster made
yeah.
of gold and gems one.
Okay.
The battle for
Zara
Zara
lore.
lore.
Desire lore.
I'm
the
looking.
giant
Wow.
I'm looking forward to being like Scrooge McDuck with the whole gold pile. Of
You know that
monsters
would
in it.
murder you, right?
He drops a
should-
crown.
We
Yes,
should be
he
able
does
to
drop a
dive in
crown.
and out,
Oh
man.
fuck.
Oh,
he
yeah?
drops a crown.
The crown is the best thing I've ever seen, and
Tell me
there's
it's
like different
cosmetic.
colors.
Whoever gets that is
It's,
getting
it's an
fucking
Azure
ostracized.
Wait, what'd you say, Alex?
It's an
I just wanna
Azurite
raid with
piece.
you guys.
Is it?
Oh.
Please tell me it's all armor types.
I
What?
think so.
Oh, that's dope.
Isn't it called like the Crown of Lust or something?
You're making me look this up.
Yes, please.
I
That's
haven't
what I
looked,
asked too.
I haven't looked at anything in the raids because I like to be surprised by them.
That's definitely not the name of it.
But it's
So-
the
Crown of
like,
the Rebels. Crown of Good
No.
Fortune. Yeah, it's no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's crown of I don't know.
Look
what
up
it's,
Prince Albert. I think it's called
made
Prince
of
Albert.
it's made of gold, so maybe crown of avarice, crown of
No.
greed,
it's Crown of Lusty something.
crown of
they all each armor type has a different name.
Right. Yeah.
crown of lusty
Is
boobs.
it in the Dungeon Journal?
Yeah.
Is
Let's
anyone
be
in
fair,
WoW?
the only
I
one that
am.
matters
Oh,
is
I
not-
can be in like 2 seconds.
I'm looking forward to beating the shit out of Mechatork.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Punk
shit!
ass
Yeah,
bitch.
And
punt that
Jaina.
little fucker.
We get
Hold
to
on,
fight
I'm
Jaina,
logging in now.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard that fight's really cool too.
It better be.
You
I
don't
can't
say
wait to
such
like.
things.
You know,
Don't say such things.
I miss Trilliax.
during this
Yeah.
raid, you're gonna have to play as Alliance. How do you feel about that?
Kinda
Shots
gross.
fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Or are you just gonna like wipe the raid every single time?
Maybe.
Because you can't stand it and you have to kill
She's
yourself.
just gonna
Just on principle alone.
sit down mid-fight.
So, Manfi, what class are you playing right now?
Okay, so I'm on my shaman. It's the electrified
Fight
crown, of
Rahuai. Rahuai.
And it looks dope.
Dude, it looks dope
Somebody-
as fuck.
Somebody posted what all the crowns are in Twitch chat. So
What the hell's
Yeah.
this guy's name?
thanks,
Opulence?
Sander.
Opulence.
Could we all like put the crown on and just like raid
Well,
in
see,
crown?
here's the problem. It has to drop.
That would be
We
awesome.
all know they're not going to drop.
If they do though, yeah, there is one for every type. So
Yeah, crown of the seducer, crown
Seducer,
of
that's it.
Akul's
Bloody-
dark reign.
and crown of bloody succession.
Cool.
Manfi, it's not that those aren't going to drop. It's that they're only going to drop for plate.
Hey, we have. Do we have
One plate.
We have two.
Well, I guess.
Oh no,
yeah,
no,
there's-
he changed to monk.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he did change the
No.
one. Yeah, we got one.
Who did? No,
So-
it's 'cause, Ziggs and Dave.
Yeah,
Oh, we're doing
Oh
two
yeah,
plate.
Herod Wad. Yeah,
So two
Herod.
plate.
However the fuck you say his name.
I just want the crown of the seducer. I think that's
They all look the same.
They all look the same.
and it's a new model
Trying
and
to find
everything.
pictures. Yeah, I'm
feel
gonna
like-
guess they all look the same.
They do all look the same.
I feel like
Okay.
Crown of the Seducer is the easy winner for best name. Though.
I
Oh
just
yeah.
want to make sure that it actually allows my feral to wear the crown as a.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool, but I'm gonna doubt it.
That would be hot.
Wink, wink. Blizzard
Dude,
employees.
the one hand there's a goblet full of gold. It
What?
drops gold. Like there's gold coin particles falling out of it.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
shit. Okay, we need to like
What
just
other
run
shit
that
does this
boss
boss have?
all the
Oh
time.
shit, that is dope.
I want to look like a rich motherfucker. I want to be looking bougie as
Dude.
fuck.
Look at that warglaive he drops.
Yeah, that warglaive.
Fuck,
It
dude.
doesn't have anything to do with gold, but it looks cool.
No, but it looks awesome.
The dagger looks okay too.
That's alright.
The waist cord of flowing silk is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
what is?
That
I don't
sounds
know what the
good.
set is.
God,
For...
you guys are a bunch of nerds. Jeez.
Yeah, we are. All right.
I think
well,
I think we need to move on. This is
Yeah,
making for
we're just,
like,
terribly
we're
great
just
visual
talking about-
or audio.
Just
Nobody
know
can
that
see what
every
we're
single
referring
person
to.
in here has like eyeballs the size of pancakes right now.
probably eyeball pancakes.
Oh.
All
I
right.
would ball
So this is the end of the show. Thank you guys for coming. We should do this again. I'll try to think of something more constructive for us to talk about instead of just like in general. But
What?
loved having you guys here, and I think we should throw it to Super Tease. He's streaming right now. He's
Nice.
probably doing arena. He's probably rapping because that's what. Can you guys rap on the fly? Can anybody here do that?
Alex can.
Really?
Yep, Alex can.
He's good.
Do it.
No.
That was super anticlimactic.
And no.
I mean, Drew has his own band. He could probably do it.
Yeah.
Drew, you're gonna sing for us someday, right?
I think he fell asleep. Oh, there.
It's probably negatory.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are gonna raid over to Super Tease. We're doing that in a few seconds here. So when everybody gets there, please tell them just say lagging.
No, was it Sex
Say
Puma?
what?
Sex Puma.
Sex Puma. All right.
Sex Puma.
Pickle jars.
No, bro, too soon.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
guys
joining,
for
guys.
watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Download Fap Titans.
Yes, do that.